Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia. So today I thought I would film another reaction video because I filmed one the other day and I actually really enjoyed it. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be reacting to Tom MacDonald. Now I really like Tom MacDonald, like he is one of my favourite rappers to listen to, and I thought why not react to him. So I am going to be reacting to Politically Incorrect. Now this is one of my favourite ones. I mean, like, I know all the lyrics of the song pretty much, and so I thought, yeah, we're going to pick that one. So let's go on the video. My generation's afraid of opinions, y'all so intolerant. Right, I just want to say right now to that statement where he says, my generation's afraid of opinions, y'all so intolerant. Can I just say I am an exception to that, and I'd like to feel that I'm an exception. Like, I don't get offended that easily, and I mean, I may be making myself look like right now that I'm offended at that statement, but I'm really not. And I just want to say, Tom, that like I am an exception, okay? So, you know, we're not all afraid of opinions, because I mean, I don't think I'm scared of them. You know, I may not like an opinion, but I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of hearing it. Just saying.
They're ashamed of themselves because they're privileged and whiter, they're black and the opposite. You get charged with harassment for hugging a woman and giving a compliment. Y'all way too sensitive yet, offended to death. Bring all the coffins in. I swear that y'all are mad at everything that don't affect your life.
Hey. That is so true though, like just in general life, like I'm only 19, so I can't really say I've had loads of life experience. But from like experiences I've had with like people and stuff, people do slightly get offended by things that like they probably is not affecting their life hugely. Like they act like they're going to go home and not sleep over it, and that's just not the case. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, why do you care so much? Like things that people say, unless it's like inciting violence or threatening you, is it really affecting you that much in your life that you have to like get really angry over it and attack someone just because they have a slight opinion? Like even him just having his opinion is like, people who hate on it, is it really affecting you that badly? Just saying, and that's all he's saying as well, you know?
I swear that y'all believe that being offended just means that you're right.
That's so true. I'm sorry, I've had cases with people where like, when you're in an argument with someone, they think because they've started crying that means like they're the correct one, or because they're crying it means people give them more sympathy so that they think that you're wrong. And I'm like, come on. Like, because if you actually listen to what he says, for example, it's quite logical, it's quite common sense, really. There's nothing, like, great about it. Like, you know, I mean, it's good, but what I mean is, like, it's not like it's a crazy, clever thought that he's come up with. It's genuinely just common sense. And, I don't know, maybe people don't have a lot of that nowadays. I'm not really sure, okay? But, like, yeah, people just seem to think crying solves your issues. And unfortunately that's not the case. I mean, I wish I could shed a few tears and all my problems would be solved. Not that I have many problems in life really, my life's quite simple, but I like my life being simple, so, but I see what he means by it when he says that line.
Hey, I swear that y'all just want to be the only ones who everyone likes. Hey, I swear if I swear at you ninnies, you probably so triggered you cry. And nobody wants to be real. Everyone's scared of how everyone feels. We become so ultra sensitive and hyper tolerant that honesty don't be illegal. It's crazy.
Tom, it already is illegal, I'm afraid. I genuinely feel like it's already illegal. Like, don't you think though? Because you can say something and like, isn't there a thing now that you're not allowed to say something to someone that like offends them, otherwise it's like against the law? I don't know if that's true, but like I feel like it already is against the law, to be honest. And like free speech doesn't feel like it's a thing anymore, you know? Because like you say one thing and I see what he means, but like sometimes I try not to do it because I am quite an outspoken person and stuff. But I even find myself sometimes like when I'm surrounded by a bunch of people who think the same way, I'll still say it, but I'm also still aware of the fact that people might dislike me afterwards. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I don't have any offensive opinions. Like, I don't say anything that crazy, ever. Like, I'll say similar stuff to what he says, like people get offended too quickly and people cry too much and whatever. Like, but that's not that bad to say. Yet people will, like, hate on you for it, basically. And I just feel like, I don't know, maybe people don't have a lot of that nowadays. I'm not really sure, okay? But like, I feel like it already is illegal. Like, You should be able to say anything in the world unless you're inciting violence or threatening someone. Other than that, I don't really see a problem with saying anything you want, unless obviously it is inciting violence. But I don't know.
Y'all get so shocked and bothered from people saying things that aren't responsible. If that seems logical, y'all are weak then. If someone says retarded, ruins your weekend. And that's retarded. My hair been in braids because it looks awesome. Yeah, I like to scream I appropriate culture, but I don't hear nothing. I'm paying homage. Y'all are just trying to get likes in your comments, googling quotes that are socially conscious, and saying you're woke doesn't make you a prophet. It makes you a liar and stupid obnoxious. Always on that blah blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves. Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else.
Do you know what? I kind of like that about him. Because it's like, you know, he's an independent person, like, he's grafting to get what he wants. And, like, he is getting really popular now. And I'm like, good for him. Because at the end of the day, he is working. And I kind of like that, even though, you know, he probably is getting hate. I mean, the stuff that he sings about, he probably is getting hate. And I like that, you know, he's not letting that stop him from putting out what he wants to do. Because, like, I feel like you can clearly tell he's doing it because he loves it and because he wants to do it and he wants to share his message and whatever. Because at the end of the day, there's so many people who, like I'm sure in the beginning, as he's independent and he's not signed to a label or anything, like, it probably took him a long time to get to the point he is at now with, like, fans and popularity or even earning money from it. Yet the standard of his songs, the standard of his videos, I'm like, that is someone who clearly loves it so much. Because a lot of people wouldn't put that work in. So it's like, people can hate on him and say what they want, but I feel like people nowadays just say, like, criticise people when they're not doing it themselves. It's like, when you've started doing it yourself and you've started putting in that work and noticing how hard it is to do it, then maybe you can comment, you know? And it's like, yeah, like he said, people can have their opinions and don't get offended by it. Like, people can not like him, but at the same time, unnecessary hate is a bit like, come on, just appreciate the work he's putting in, even if you don't like his opinions, you know?
Cause y'all don't wanna quit me. Cause I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's about it. Quit me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever.
I bet you'll hate that you're just stuck with me.
Happy Halloween, for one evening only, you wear what you want. Unless it's a poncho, a headdress, or afro, you'll piss someone off. I said Merry Christmas, but I know that it's about to be gone if religious freedom's such a dire issue.
Not gonna lie, I don't know if I'm just being stupid, but I kind of don't know what he means by, if I say Merry Christmas, but I know that it's about to be gone. I don't quite understand what he means by that. I mean, anyone who's watching this now, if you want to comment down below what he means by that line. I don't know, I'm probably being really stupid and it's probably, like, really simple to understand, but I don't know. Please comment down below.
Why you dress like a priest in October for fun? Don't let them censor your thoughts. Don't let them make you regret that you talked.
So many people try and do that, like, try and make you feel guilty for saying something, and it's kind of annoying because it's like, it's easy to not care, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, whatever, I'm going to say what I want when I want, and I kind of have that mindset. But for people who, like, I feel like there are so many people that I've met that have opinions that are too scared to share it because someone might react badly, or someone might, you know, or they might lose a friend, and it's like, that's what's making people scared. And I'm like, just say what you want, because, like, I found that just sometimes saying what you want actually is better in the long run because you're not being fake. Because I feel like people spot fake from a mile away. So if you're holding what you want to say back or anything, it kind of shows. So I feel like that in the long run, that actually makes people dislike you more than how much you worry about people disliking you from what you say. And it's like, if you're not saying anything horrible or that incites violence, then, I mean, you're not really saying anything wrong, so just be confident in what you're saying. Sometimes you just got to be confident, say it with confidence, and just show people that you don't care so much they aren't mad at you. Like, I find when I say stuff sometimes, it's like, people don't care because I really just give off that impression that, like, I don't give a damn, so I'm like, whatever, and people don't have a go at you so much, or care so much, because at the end of the day, stuff that people say isn't that bad. Like what he's saying in this video, for example. It's not that deep. Like, I'm not going to go and cry about it if I disagree with it, you know?
Don't let them tell you that nice is the law, trying to make you all right
Right
here when nothing is wrong. Yeah, words hurt you, clothes hurt you, memes hurt you, jokes hurt you, we hurt you. Half the time you don't even probably know it hurt you, but you're super mad. Trust, we heard you. You a pawn in the broken system. Are you triggered much? You been showing symptoms. Y'all are so addicted to being hopeless victims. Y'all can crash a plane and blame the road condition.
That, in my opinion, is the best line of the whole song. Y'all can crash a plane and blame the road conditions, because it literally, it's like the perfect way of putting it in like a lyrical way, like a sort of metaphor for, you know, people. It's just perfect. It's like the perfect way of saying it. I'm just gonna listen to it again because I really love the way he says it.
Crash a plane and blame the road conditions, and your only sickness is your social vision. Makes you scared of choices, but you pro decision.
Like, it's just definitely the perfect way of putting it. And see, that's the thing with him, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but he's not the best rapper. If you actually listen to his rapping, it's not amazing, right? And I mean, because I guess it's just talking in a fast way. Like, rap is not that amazing anyway. Like, yeah, you've got the likes of Eminem, who's a good rapper, but compared to a singer, compared to a good singer, they're never going to win, right? So I feel like with rap, you have to have a story, you have to have meaning in your songs. I feel like nowadays, we've lost a lot of that. It's just like singing about drugs and all of this, and I feel like he's trying, even though he's not the best rapper, he makes up for it with his lyrics. Like, he's such a good lyricist, and like, I listen to him and I'm like, damn, like, how you've thought of that and put that together is amazing. Like, he's a good lyricist, and being a rapper, that's what you need, because you are just talking fast. That's all you're doing. You're talking fast in a tune, so you have to have a good meaning, good story, you know, and that's what he's got. And he's really clever in the way he titles his videos. They're like, I know there's a song that is called, that he's got, that's called People So Stupid, but if you notice it, that's hitting out to everyone. Like, he's not going for the rights and he's not going for the lefts. Like, if you actually listen to what he's saying, he's actually quite in the middle with his opinions, like a centrist. Pretty sure it's called a centrist, but that's the thing. That's why he's clever, because he hits out to everyone. He doesn't just hit out to like one category of people, and that's why he's clever with his lyrics and with his titles. So, well, I see what he's doing, you see. Well done him though.
And so you march a lot but never go the distance, yelling way too loud until no one listens. Always on that blah blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves. Miss me with that drama.
I'm sorry, but like, how much money did it cost for him to rent out whatever he's doing that, filming that in, and a police car? And I'm like, he stood on top of a police car. It's so random, but.
Must think I'm someone else.
And I've noticed in some of his songs that he's a very big fan of the old black eye contacts, isn't he? He loves those eye contacts. Like, he's really reaping the benefits of those eye contacts. But I mean, if you got something you like, roll with it, I guess.
Cause y'all don't wanna with me. Cause I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they with me. My name will be remembered.
Do you notice though how he doesn't actually say the swear word, but he puts his middle fingers up? So I'm like, just say the word.
And I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck with me. You look like the devil, you sound like some Christians. You just want a medal for asking permission. You just want a pat on the back in addition to being so tolerant. Fine, I admit it, you're nicer, you're better, you're whiter, you're brilliant, most sensitive creatures in all of existence. My freedom of thought should be censored with prison. The world would be better if we weren't so different.
What's wrong with differences now? You see, I love people being different because I think it's cool. Because imagine if everyone was like me. I wouldn't like that, to be honest with you. If everyone was the same as me, I'd hate it. Because I feel like, you know, I have enough of myself anyway. Let alone the whole world being like me. And imagine if the whole world, like, one day, like, if you experience one day of everyone looking like you, everyone sounding like you, everyone speaking like you. I feel like that's, everyone needs one day of that to realise that everyone being the same wouldn't be so great. Do you know what I mean? Like, differences are fun, differences are cool. So yeah.
Always on that blah blah. Y'all should keep it to yourself.
I love that bit of the song. I don't know why, I just love that bit.
Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna with me.
Oh my god, my laptop's gonna die.
Feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored.
It's fine, I'll plug it later.
I'm not afraid, that's why they with me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck with me.
Yeah, that is definitely my favourite one. So yeah, I just feel like it's got a really good message about how people need to not be so offended by things, you know? Especially this generation. You know, just live life, have fun, stop being so offended. Say what you want, okay? Just say what you want. That's all I've got to say. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want me to react to more of Tom MacDonald, then comment down below. And please subscribe. I don't know if I've said please subscribe yet, but if I haven't, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and see you next time.